Hello everyone, I am BowserJrXD, and welcome to the Tide 150 at Kansas Speedway, race 5 of 20 in the ARCA Menards series in 2024. It's our first intermediate, because we've had a super speedway, a 1-miler, a super speedway, and a 1-miler. Now we're at a 1.5. So we're just going to see more of the full-time grid form now that, because this one's not a super speedway and it's not a combo race. So more of the players have come out to race this one. Well, there are a few part-timers, but as we get into this part of the schedule, we're going to become familiar with more of the teams that will run or attempt every single race. I'm anticipating a group of fans from based on my last stream of a specific driver. So right now I'm waiting for the command so I can go over the starting lineup. 24 cars in today's race. Oh, I need to adjust the thumbnail. I did hit 2,000 subscribers, which I'm very proud of and grateful for the support of everybody. Right. Time to fix the thumb. That should fix the thumbnail.
Yes, the Great Plains of America. Amber waves of grain and pastures stretch across this region as far as the eye can see. Standing above this expansive prairie land lays Kansas Speedway, a 1.5-mile track teeming with speed and uncertainty. Today, the best in the ARCA series will battle it out at fierce speed and inches apart.
Leaderboard for ARCA is a little screwy, as it usually is until the race actually gets going.
Tickets to victory lane this season. Will a familiar face prevail, or will a new face take the black and white stripes? It's ARCA Racing from Kansas.
Welcome to Kansas City, Kansas. This sunflower state for the Tide 150. This is race number 5 of the ARCA Menards series.
I already did that. Jamie Little, Austin Centric, Phil Parsons is the booth. I think that's the booth. Thankfully, I'm here so you don't have to listen to the dreadful commentary. Okay, never mind. It's Trevor Bain, not Austin Centric.
Phil Parsons, Trevor Bain. Well, we've got a lot to talk about. These guys were on track all day yesterday, but when it comes to winning, Phil, it's been all about the part-timers this season. What about our regulars? Any of them on tap for you?
I'm waiting for one of the regulars to say, okay, this is going to be my season. Remember a season ago?
To this point, so the winners so far in 2024, Gustin at Daytona, who's running part-time, William Sawalich at Phoenix, who can't run the whole schedule because he's too young, Jake Finch at Talladega, who's running part-time, and Connor Zilich at Dover, who's only running at least four of the main ARCA races because he's running ARCA East and he's not old enough to run super speedways. He's 17. So, none of the 9 drivers confirmed I guess plus 1. So I guess 10 drivers, I think, running full time. None of them have won yet. All right.
Say, this is my season.
Absolutely. And Trevor, when it comes to
Andres Perez, I would say, would be the favorite to win a race out of the regulars.
What is it about this place that's so exciting?
Drivers love a dynamic racetrack, Jamie. That's why it was one of my
So those who are relatively new, Kansas is one of my absolute favorite tracks in NASCAR. It's got a good banking. I forget the exact banking, so I'm just gonna double check that. Oh, well, it's progressive, so it means so 17 to 20 degrees in the turns. What that also creates is up to 3 or even 4 lines on the track, so you could run high, run low, run the middle, and your car will probably work in at least one of those. So it makes for really, really good racing, really good action. Also, the benefit of a 1.5 miler for the at the track experience, you can see virtually everywhere from whatever seat you're at. Though I usually just go to the try to get start-finish line seats. Defending Kansas winner Connor Mosack is in the field, while defending Kansas Spring Race winner Jesse Love is not here this weekend because he's in a different series now. Kansas is the only track on the ARCA schedule to have 2 dates, and with a track as good as it is, I can't really argue against having it, although I would hope that maybe next year we go back to Pocono. All right. Last week was Dover. Reminded of the horrendous crash for both Christian Rose and Amber Balkan, who had I think she had to get a brace on her foot, but was still cleared to race. And it's never good luck when you're getting carted away on a stretcher from your wreck. But she's back. She's in the 22. She'll be starting in. She's starting 6th.
Thanks, a good luck,
Yeah. Kansas is a track, I think, where it's more of off throttle time as opposed to braking in the corners, as opposed to a short track. Another thing about ARCA I should mention, roughly half the races are on NASCAR affiliate tracks. The others are on short tracks, and there's one road course in the Midwest. Places like Toledo, Salem, Elko, Berlin, the 2 dirt tracks in Illinois, Mid-Ohio. All right.
The moment you've been waiting for. Please welcome Procter & Gamble associate Paula Berry.
On behalf of Kansas City, Procter & Gamble, we have the need for speed. Drivers, start your engines.
All right, 24 cars in the grid, which means it's time to go over today's starting lineup. Starting 24th, driving the number 03 Race Parts Liquidators Ford for Club Racing Inc. 32 years old from Morris, Illinois, Alex Club. Starting 23rd, driving the number 48 Copria.com Ford for Brad Smith Motorsports. 55 years old from Shelby Township, Michigan, Brad Smith. Starting 22nd, driving the number 06 KH Automotive Ford for Wayne Peterson Racing. 62 years old from Shawnee, Kansas, Kevin Hinkle, the oldest driver in the field. Starting 21st, driving the number 31 at CyberFox on X.com, CarAgio.com for Chevrolet for Rise Motorsports. 21 years old from Greenwood, Indiana, Brayton Laster. Starting 20th, driving the number 12 Bellator Recruiting Act. By the way, the deal with the 31 car is that it's sponsored by basically anyone who wants to sponsor it. You can pay $100 to get your logo on it. Like if I've done that twice for the driver. And I was on the car at IRP and Daytona, but the car failed to qualify at Daytona. That was the number 95 car for a different team, but the same driver. Starting 20th, driving the number 12 Bellator Recruiting Academy VFW Chevrolet for Ford for Fast Track Racing. 38 years old from Minot, North Dakota, Ryan Roulette. I didn't fix that. Starting 19th, driving the number 99 Don Ray Petroleum LLC, Maples Motorsport Chevrolet for Fast Track Racing. 60 years old from Choctaw, Oklahoma, Michael Maples. Starting 18th, driving the number 35 CB Fabricating Ford for Greg Van Alst Motorsports. 42 years old from Anderson, Indiana, Greg Van Alst. Starting 17th, driving the number Group 1001, driving the number 74 Dynamic Drivelines, FK Rod Ends, Fragala Performance Systems Chevrolet for Team Chick Motorsports, 22 years old from DeSoto, Kansas, Mandy Chick. Starting 16th, driving the number 10 Williamsburg Contracting Shenko Ford for Fast Track Racing. 23 years old from Williamsburg, Virginia, Ryan Huff. Starting 15th, driving the number 11 Timcast.com Ford for Fast Track Racing. 34 years old from Oaks Bluff, Alabama, Cody Dennison. Starting 14th, driving the number 17 Group 1001 MMI Services Sunwest Construction Chevrolet for Cook Racing Technologies. 37 years old from Nazareth, Pennsylvania, Marco Andretti. Starting 13th, driving the number 33 Auto Park It Ford for Reun Brothers Racing. 24 years old from Van Nuys, California, Lawless Allen. Starting 12th, driving the number 32 West Virginia Department of Tourism Ford for AM Racing. 28 years old from Martinsburg, West Virginia, Christian Rose. And starting 11th, driving the number 25 VMS Toyota, aka unsponsored, for Venturini Motorsports. 24 years old from Hillsborough, California, Tony Breidinger. Now for the top 10. Starting 10th, driving the number 42 Vegas Fastener Manufacturing MMI Chevrolet for Cook Racing Technologies. 18 years old from Las Vegas, Nevada, Tanner Rafe. Or Rafe. I forget. Starting 9th, driving the number 73 Dax Market Toyota for Class Motorsports. 36 years old from Buffalo, New York, Andy Jankowiak. And Tanner Rafe is the youngest driver in the field. Starting 8th, driving the number 28 Chevrolet Performance Chevrolet for Pinnacle Racing Group. 25 years old from Charlotte, North Carolina, Connor Mosak. Starting 7th, driving the number 55 Thompson Pipe Group Toyota for Venturini Motorsports. 22 years old from Anaheim, California, Dean Thompson. Starting 6th, driving the number 22 Icon Corporation Toyota for Venturini Motorsports. 32 years old from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, Amber Balkin. Starting 4th, driving the number 6, starting 5th, driving the number 2 Mac Siegel Inc. Chevrolet for Rev Racing. 19 years old from Mexico City, Mexico, Andres Perez. Starting 4th, driving the number 6 Mac Siegel Inc. Chevrolet for Rev Racing. 20 years old from Carneys Point, New Jersey, LeVar Scott. And starting 3rd, driving the number 15 First National Bank Corporation Toyota for Venturini Motorsports. 29 years old from Wexford, Pennsylvania, Chris Wright. On outside pole, driving the number 20 Phoenix Construction Toyota for Venturini Motorsports. 18 years old from Lynn Haven, Florida, Jake Finch. And on pole, driving the number 18 PlaceOfHope.com Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. With a pole time of 30.723 seconds and an average speed of 175.764 miles per hour. 25 years old from Artesia, New Mexico, Tanner Gray. 8 Chevrolets, 9 Fords, and 7 Toyotas in total. And they're coming around the turns 3 and 4.
Around 35 laps, when we get a caution, I may stop then and not stop at the scheduled caution.
Leaderboard's still not fixed, so I'll have to... There we go. Now it's working. Well, kind of. As before, I can only really show, All right, here we go. Green at Kansas. 150 laps around the 1.5 miles. What the hell is going on? Oh, it's 100 laps. Excuse me. What the heck was that camera angle? That was terrible. Well, you got 2 packs, the fast cars and the slow cars. Kind of. That's... All right, anyway, Tanner Gray leads the field with Jake Finch in second. LeVar Scott makes a pass for third as Chris Wright falls back in the way of his teammate. Then that car is way loose to the turn. He's lost like 6 spots or something. Bad start for the 15, and here comes Marco Andretti.
In the 6th spot.
the speed differential is insane. Like or on lap 2, one car is already a third of a lap down.
So good this morning in practice, and it's showing already about a half-second lead.
Why are we cutting back to this? Oh my god, and ARCA's coverage is garbage.
There just gets loose off the bottom, and once Amber gets there, that's really going to pack that air. Obviously, a little bit of physical contact, and all that momentum stalled, and they're wide open, Phil. Any little wobble's going to kill that momentum.
And that's why Amber lost so many positions. She got hung in behind Chris Wright.
All right, Chris Wright, he ended up in 10th, so I was okay. He lost 7 spots from the start.
I tell you what, that 18 car is not wasting any time.
Yeah, Tanner Gray is pulling away. He would be my pick to win, just because the fact like this would be the type of track where he shouldn't have a problem.
Figure out, how can I catch him? How can I get up here and move around and the rubber gain some speed?
Dean Thompson's going to grab
All right, here comes LeVar Scott. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Dean Thompson took 3rd, but LeVar Scott trying to fight back. Your boys right now in 16th, and caution is out. For what? Is it Ryan Roulette?
This is General Tire onboard.
What happened?
So caution out for the first time. Just 4 laps in.
What happened?
So this is in.
There's Roulette's car. You can see his spun.
18th position. See him get sideways.
Oh, come on. That was a caution.
Nice save.
He got it saved.
Sideways. This will not be a fun ride.
The car just gets loose. You see a little bit of rubber buildup already in the groove, but there's a bump there getting into turn 1, Phil. And if you time that wrong, I heard lift out of the gas, and sometimes it can unload that car and just get loose.
He saved it one time, but unfortunately wasn't able to regain control. But
Anyway.
step out of the wall.
All right, we're off to a great start. So Roulette is Dennison's teammate. So Cody's fallen back to 17th, which was exactly what I expected to happen. The car is his car is poopy in terms of speed. Just from so.
Did you know most dish soaps don't remove all the grease, even with scrubbing?
Not mine. These are clean.
How about we take a closer look?
What? I just cleaned them.
Switch to Dawn Platinum. It powers through and removes 99% of grease and food residue, including stubborn, invisible grease other dish soaps can leave behind.
Now that's clean.
That's why only Dawn is trusted to save wildlife affected by oil.
All right.
Platinum.
So I'm gonna go over the manufacturer breakdown again because I wanted to do that. So 8 Chevrolets in the field, going from worst to best. There's the Rise Motorsports number 31, then the number 99 for Fast Track Racing. That's Cody's team. That's not the car he's in. Then the number 74 for Team Chick Motorsports. Then the 2 cars for Cook Racing Technologies, the 17 and the 42. Then the Pinnacle Racing Group car, which is the 28. And then the 2 Rev Racing cars, the 2 and the 6. There are 9 Fords. From worst to best, I'd say the Brad Smith number 48, for Brad Smith Motorsports. Then the 06 for Wayne Peterson Racing. Then the 1 entry for Club Racing Inc., the 03. Then the 3 Fast Track Racing entries, the 10, 11, and the 12. Then the Greg Van Alst number 35. Where is he at now? He started badly. Okay, 15th. Then the Reum Brothers Racing 33. They don't really race in ARCA, but even a bad truck team can put together a decent ARCA car. So I figured they'd be around there. And then the AM Racing Ford, the number 32, is the best. And the Reum Brother car is the 33. All right. Then there's the 7 Toyotas, which from worst to best are the number 73 for Class Motorsports. The number, in general, I'd say then the Joe Gibbs Racing 18, although that could be the best. It's interchangeable with then the 5 Veneriti cars, the 15, 20, 22, 25, and 55. So see, as we run right now, Tanner Gray leads, Jake Finch is in 2nd, Dean Thompson's in 3rd, LeVar Scott's in 4th, Connor Mosack in 5th. Oh, there we have names. Well, that's not, so your boy fell on the 20th. Okay then. That is I was anticipating. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I've been anticipating a lot of Cody Dennison fans just based on the last stream. Because they were looking for people who were doing it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, but I mean, just for people who are new to ARCA, I mean, the problem is like the speed disparity is ridiculous between lower funded teams and higher funded teams. I mean, Cody qualified at 167 miles per hour when the pole was 75 miles per hour. That's a humongous drop off, and the 35 has just stalled on the road. That is Greg Van Alst, or maybe he had a problem. He's going back again. That was really weird. Did they misspell Hinkle? Because I'm pretty sure it's spelled with a C. Before the K. Yeah, they spelled Kevin Hinkle's name wrong. All right. So
Yeah, how was your day, Dad?
Dad, you couldn't hang on to it? What's the deal?
All right, so we're about to see the first restart of the day, and Jake Finch in the 20 didn't have a great initial start, and I know he told me Jesse Love has been texting him everything to do and don't do. Trevor, what does he need to do on this restart?
Well, obviously launch a little bit better there, Jamie. He got beat pretty bad on that last restart, but Kansas
okay.
is a tough place where it's all about momentum, so he beats into the throttle pod just a little bit. It amplifies. By the time you get to turn 3, it just magnifies it. So you want the car behind you to get a good start as well. You're trying to time that and just roll into the box.
Hello, Black Superwoman. Given the rate at what the 11 was falling back, I wouldn't. I don't. Hope for a top 15. That's all I'm gonna say.
See them warming up their tires. It's about 62 degrees out, so certainly not the warmth that we're used to when we come to Kansas.
20 degrees cooler than it was last year. So
All right, time for the first restart.
Yesterday when they had that test session.
Green again at Kansas, and a bad start for the 20, which has enabled the 18 to get clear immediately. Dean Thompson moves up to second place. And there's Connor Mosak in third, looking to defend his Kansas victory from last September. Already 3 wide. There's Lawless Allen shooting past both Andy Jankowiak and Lawless Allen.
Andres Perez battling Andy Jankowiak. Andy having a great run at Dover last week. Really good for
Dean Thompson in hot pursuit of Tanner Gray, his teammate in the Truck Series. Lawless, he's up. Wait, where's Lawless up to? Is that 5th? No, 6th place. He passed Amber Balkan. So now his next target is LeVar Scott.
28 car's got some momentum after winning last week at Dover as well, so gotta look for him to keep making it better. Obviously in practice wasn't where he wanted it to be, but they've got a lot last week.
Tanner Reif already with a problem. He's down 5 laps. No idea what happened to the 42. So see the 11's back up to 16th. However, it looks like the car didn't fire off well because he's already lost. He's heading the slower pack. You can see it's about an 8-second gap. And the 99 of Michael Maples with a problem. The one Chevrolet for fast track racing. The 60-year-old from Choctaw, Oklahoma, off to the garage. Oh my God. There's Ryan Huff battling Marco Andretti. This is for 12th. Good.
Christian Rose, Marco Andretti, see right there in 17. Busy month for Marco, getting ready to run the Indy 500 for the 19th time.
Yep, Marco Andretti will be in the number 98 for his father's team, Andretti Global. So Marco is holding off Ryan Huff. Ryan Huff is a teammate to Cody Dennison. There's already look how freaking that 48 was going like a third the speed of the cars around him. That's just that's a story of Brad Smith. You know, he perseveres. He's never gonna be the fastest car, but he's gonna keep trying. And there's another car petering around on the apron. There's another car. That's the Club Racing Inc. entry. Oh my god. I try to like ARCA, but the speed disparity sometimes. Okay, lap 15, Tanner Gray's led all of them. I can believe it. He's considering that it's Dean Thompson. All right, Marco Andretti. Okay, sorry. No, I thought he passed on their car, but no. It's that Ryan Huff lost position to Tony Breidinger in the unsponsored Venerini car. And they just passed by the 99 that had pit just a bit ago. 19 cars on the lead lap right now. Because Ryan Roulette went a lap down. So who else went a lap down? Tanner Reif's multiple down. Michael Maples, Brad Smith, Alex Clubb, and Ryan Roulette. Now. Marco? No. Marco does IndyCar. His father, Michael, ran Formula One for one season in 1993 and then got fired for poor performance. Which, you know, probably should have gotten another chance considering his teammate was one of the greatest drivers of all time. But then Michael is better known for IndyCar. He has 42 wins and a title. And then Marco's grandfather, Mario, he also did Formula One and won the 1978 championship. But in IndyCar, Mario won 52 races and has 4 championships. In 1966, 1967, 1969, and 1984. I think I got it right. I think that's what those years were. But Marco, no. He did IndyCar. He won 2 races. The 06 race at Sonoma and the 2011 race at Iowa.
And that's what you talked about right there. We saw him running on the bottom. We saw cars up top.
The top 4 drivers are not full-timers. That's painful. All right. Kevin Hinkle goes a lap down, and so does Brayton Lester. That leaves 17 drivers on the lead lap. Going to commercial. Cody's always going to get the turtle. Start slow but finish strong. He's going to get 10 to 13th. No. I got to disagree here, bud. He's not going to get 10th to 13th. Unless a lot of cars ahead of him crash out. The biggest detriment to him is his speed. Because he's about to go a lap down. And if they restart, whichever car is last in the lead lap, we'll go back whichever car is first one to lap down, we'll get back. And unless there's a caution really quickly, because there's a second car that could go a lap down soon, then Cody will be trapped a lap down. So, though I will say, a 10th to 13th probably will happen next week at Nashville, if we were assuming he's running the ARCA East series, as well as at Flat Rock at Michigan. Oh yeah, that's the third Michigan race he's running this year. Flat Rock in 2 weeks. All right, Cody Dennison goes a lap down. That leaves 16 on the lead lap. Yeah, so he'll be there. Because the car count is lower, he could get around top 10. I don't think is completely out of the question. Now we wait. This is one sport I wouldn't bother if I couldn't fund it myself. Yeah, racing just requires an absolutely insane amount of funding. I think $1 million or two. I want to. $1 million might sponsor a whole ARCA season for maybe an underfunded car. Hello, Black Superwoman. No Marcos. Hello, Cold Trickle. Thanks for applying more of that knowledge. And the battle for second heating up. Here comes Connor Rosak to the inside of Dean Thompson as they enter turn 3. The Dean Thompson holds him off. Greg Van Alst goes a lap down. That's 15 on the lead lap now. Caution will probably come out on lap 50 for a comp caution.
Saw Dean get pretty loose there and trying to keep that momentum up as Connor keeps peeking down. Connor's doing it right. You want to get about a half lane low as we watch this view from Ryan Roulette's on board.
Especially if you're prone to wrecking. Yeah. Wallace Allen in the 33 car is an example of a wreck magnet. What? He'll probably wreck once we. I mean, you'll probably see it later. Jesus. Ooh. Oh, wait. Sorry. It's like the 31 almost pulled down on the apron. That car looks even more unbearably slow. And I think the 06 is about to pass for position on the 31. That's a battle on 2 laps down. Couldn't get used to how much faster an F1 race was compared to an Indy car. They are quite a bit faster. Mandy Chick currently a lap down in 15th. This is her home track. She lives in DeSoto, Kansas. I think she got a top 5 at Daytona. Yeah, last year finished 5th at Daytona. NASA.
Best in their department and best in their class, but she graduates later this month from Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology with, get this, a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering, a minor in economics and entrepreneurial studies, and a master's degree.
It's very rare for NASCAR drivers to graduate from college. Even rarer to have engineering degrees. Ryan Newman was one. He was a very good driver. He won, I think, 18 or 19 races, including the Daytona 500. They called him the Rocket because he was great at qualifying. Won 51 poles, if I remember correctly.
So there's Mandy Chick in the 15th.
In the booth, yes, that's Jamie Little. Same one. My condolences. Ryan Huff and Marco Andretti go a lap down. So that's 12 cars in the lead lap.
We've seen him get up and close that gap quite a few times on Dean Thompson, and then once he gets there, just stalls out from that dirty air, but still searching. They got to give it to him. He's looking around a lot.
Yeah, both these drivers ran about the same lap time that Tanner Gray ran that last lap, so they're getting closer, even though he's
Christian Rose and Tony Breidinger go a lap down.
Tanner Gray. They set the tone. They unloaded on Friday, no doubt. I talked to his crew chief, Matt Ross, this morning, and he said we were a little free. He wanted to tighten them up a little bit, so we did that. Well, this morning wanted to be tightened up even more, and they were still that fast. I imagine they're pretty happy right now, Josh.
Yeah, for every time that Tanner has checked in, he said he feels really good about the car. He had any complaints, just a little edgy up in the rubber at the top, but otherwise, he's been happy. When I had a chance to check in with Tanner earlier today, he talked about these race opportunities that he gets here in the ARCA series, and he says the ones he's most excited about are the ones some places like Kansas, where he can really race, he can flex what he can do. And he says, yes, it's good to come out here and run top 5. He said, I'm down here to get wins. I'm down here to continue to build my notebook and continue to get better as a driver.
How many total cars in the field? 24. Colt Trickle, Black Superwoman's not talking about any of the racers. She's talking about Jamie Little, the commentator.
I think that's really interesting. He said he's struggling in the rubber up top.
Right.
I just noticed he was running a lane lower than we see our second place driver of Dean Thompson running it. Right here, look at this rubber buildup. See how
It's up in the
dark it is
corners.
against the wall? And then you get about a foot where the paint has kind of come down over the racetrack. That foot of grip is what our cup drivers will use on Sunday. That's where you really make your speed. You get the wall force there, but these ARCA guys are able to still make speed. About a
Cody Dennison goes a second lap down, and Brayton Lasker goes a third lap down.
Yeah, and Tanner doesn't need to worry about that now. He's the fastest car on the racetrack, opened up now over an 8-second lead, so he does not need to push the envelope and get right up next to that wall where that extra grip is.
Tanner Gray already lapped up to 10th place. Andres Perez, the last one, hanging on to the lead lap.
What happened here?
And Marco Andretti, that's the third car.
Ooh, what the heck was that? Oh, it's a garbage bag.
Debris I think I've ever seen. That's not a questionable.
That's a garbage bag.
That's a whole garbage bag.
That's what happened. It came off, but that's what happened to William Byron at Las Vegas. He hit a garbage bag and he had to pit and managed to claw back to a top 10. But that was a disaster when it happened.
Nice battle. They're all over the place. Battling for the 11th.
All right. This race is slower than a funeral. It sure does feel that way. Well, the next major ARCA race is also at a 1.5. So that'll be fun, kind of. Probably like that's what Trash Patrol. Glad Trash Bags is their new sponsor. No. It's been a hefty. I mean, I know it's a joke, but the last trash bag sponsor member was Hefty, and they haven't been around in a while. The driver they sponsored is actually dead. Eric McClure. Andres Perez goes a lap down. 9 cars in the lead lap, and Perez is seriously disappointing this year. I thought he'd be doing way better. You know, I should Perez the points leader, but right now I gotta say, I feel like LeVar Scott has been doing a kind of a better job. Does anyone ever stay on lap besides the leaders? I mean, other fast cars. I mean, ARCA is just. I don't really even understand why the speed disparity is as large as it is. It is not this large in regular NASCAR. Only looks slow on TV. If you were in the race car, it would scare the crap out of you. Well, we're not. But the thing is, we're watching it. We're not driving. But there were 8 cars on the lead lap at Dover, I think. And that's arguably a more challenging track to stay in the lead lap, especially considering how you can see how slow the lappers were. Whoever has the money for a top tier engine is going to be well, yeah, or just the money be with a good team like JGR or Pinnacle Racing Group or Venturini or Rev or Riemann Brothers. Even then, sometimes it still doesn't work. Right now, Cody's the only driver 2 laps down. That means he's stuck on a lap of his own, that means you're not going anywhere. As a reminder, on lap 50, there will be a halfway break.
We welcome you back to Kansas Speedway, working lap 42.
All right, Tanner Gray up by 12.5 seconds.
Oh, but it has been all about the 18 Tanner Gray, the 25.
This is so pathetic. I swear to God.
He has a special spotter helping him out today.
He does. That's
Tony
the
Hirschman?
thing about this ARCA series. You're going to recognize a lot of familiar faces up there. Coleman Presley, spotter, is up on the box for Tanner Gray that's wanting to learn.
Two drivers about to go a lap down. There's Amber Balkan and Chris Wright. Why are the part-timers so much faster than the full-timers?
These spotters, like Colin Presley, Tyler Green, Derek Newman, a lot of cut guys out here helping.
Lamar Scott slowing down. Does he have a problem? No, I just talked about how good he was. But his car.
A bit of damage on the right side. And before that,
Oh, well, the
Christian Rose hanging
Jake
on
Finch
to
nearly hit. Yeah, that was bad. Well, I guess there's a position for the for someone to gain.
hangs onto it. I don't know, maybe that's one of our reasons.
LeVar Scott goes a lap down.
You can go to ARCA Racing.
Yeah, he's probably on pit road trying to fix it up. But he's.
Well, at the very end was not able to
Or no, he's still going. Worried.
Lamar Scott getting into the wall that we saw just before that. Now he's slow on the bottom on the eight.
Amber Balkan goes a lap down.
Lamar Scott with an issue. Christian Rose, I believe, right here. Keep your eye on the bottom.
7 cars in the lead.
screen and the top.
So he smacked the wall. Pretty sure you can give someone a super car, but it won't help them win if they can't drive. People aren't here if they can't drive, unless they have a ton of money, like an absolute insane amount of money. Var Scott pitting, try and get some tires. Christian Rose also came to pit road.
I don't know how severe that damage is to the nose of that
He's back out 2 laps down.
on that.
6 cars on the lead lap. Oh my God, including all 3 Venerini full-timers. Oh my God. Var Scott coming back out.
It's too bad coming off that 4th place finish at his home track in Dover. Certainly has time.
All right.
Dean Thompson right now still running in the 2nd spot, getting by Andres Perez. Andres Perez already a lap down round right now, running in 9th.
So surprising. He's got his hands full. That tail end was wagging.
6 cars in the lead. Oh my God. We're probably going to lose another 2 cars with Wallace Allen. Wallace, you see Tanner Gray, he's about to lap. Oh my God.
15 cars already gone a lap down. He's running 7th.
5, there goes Wallace Allen off the lead lap.
The center of the corner just really rotates and able to get the gas early.
Tanner Gray with a 10-second lead right now over Dean Thompson as we're just a couple of laps away from that scheduled caution.
Dean Thompson just not able to make up that lane. He's been able to put up the fight to hold up Connor Mozak. Now put about 5 seconds between him and 3rd place, but doing a nice job searching around. Just probably relaying a lot of information about how he can fix that car. Josh, what's he need to fix that thing up?
Yeah, well, for the 55 right now with Dean Thompson, the biggest thing is being able to run different lines to try and track down the 18. He's been relatively happy with the car, but his biggest thing is he's just trying to manage.
All right. Now, a caution will come out in a lap or 2, but I wonder how many cars are going to get lapped.
Jake Finch, we saw him lose the track position on
Because
that
there's a
restart.
chance the
He's back
20 and the
on the
73
Jay, making up some nice ground, and we jumped into the top 5.
could go down. All right.
Mozak right now running in the 3rd spot. He's about a half a lap behind.
4, yeah, Andy Jankowiak got lapped.
Very close to that scheduled caution. Give these drivers an opportunity to come down pit road, put fuel on tires. And these things.
And hopefully some good adjustments, right, buddy?
A lot of them need adjustment. I'm sure the 18 needs any
Don't
adjustment.
touch that car.
Don't touch it at all. Don't even wipe the dirt off.
Let's see if he can get the 20.
Change the tires on it, what do you think?
Oh, well, Wallace Allen hits the wall there.
For practice. Andy Jankowiak,
Caution.
5th place car.
All right.
Down.
Yeah, you
Andy
see
J
that
free
Christian
pass.
Rose
So
right
5
there.
cars out 24 on the lead lap after halfway. Oh my God. Yeah, the left front on the 32 looks bad.
Take that out.
Waiting on that scheduled caution, Tanner Gray continues to lead. We will have our pit stops on the other side.
Quoting Mac, who owns the 20? Venturini Motorsports. So the top, the team owners that own the top 4 right now are, so Joe Gibbs Racing, then Venturini Motorsports, then Pinnacle Racing Group, and then Venturini Motorsports. The car that will get the free pass 73 is owned by Andy J for his team, Class Motorsports. That Mustang needs a nose job. Yes, it does. Someone wanted to check the rating scene. Have an audience of 2. Just showed you. Well, right now I got an audience of 19. We hit the view goal. I load that freaking car every time I look up. There it is. Well, the 20 car is not the one that's lapping the field. Well, I like Kansas, but ARCA finds a way to ruin it. I gotta figure out something. Okay, I know. I just wanted to say the audience number. All right, Cody listed as 2 down, though I think he was 3 down. Hello, Stephen Harvey. Can't wait for the Portland race. You gonna live stream that? Yes, I will. Is he gonna be there too? That's an ARCA. We're talking about ARCA West or Xfinity. I'm gonna try to do everything. Some days I'll have to take off because I'll either be at race weekends or at family events. Like I don't think I'll be there. I can't stream Saturday of the Iowa weekend. Dorothy and Toto can't save this race. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Somewhere, and I realized I never plugged in my mic.
Miles of full throttle action right here in Kansas. The free race kicks things off at 2 Eastern. Green flag flies at 3 Eastern. That's tomorrow on FS1. Looking forward to that. Cup cars will be qualifying later on this afternoon.
Harvey in the house. Yes, hello, Harvey.
Kansas Speedway. It's been all about one guy so far. He's
The microphone has been plugged in.
This is the second caution of the day, and it is our scheduled caution. They'll be able to bring him down pit road, make the adjustments you guys talked about. They have 8 tires. They call them tires.
I've seen 3 of the top 5 in other races. Tanner Gray and Dean Thompson and Mosek. All 3 of them are going to be in the truck race later today. It's not uncommon to see drivers in multiple different series in a weekend. Thank you. I appreciate it. Today's video was every IndyCar win from 2013. Next one should be IndyCar Iceberg Episode 2. I still need to download the footage for it, but I've recorded all the audio for each entry. Then it'll probably be every NASCAR win in 2011. Sawalich, he's not in this race. Sawalich is 17 years old, which means he's not old enough to run a 1.5 mile tracks, so he can't run the race.
It's been impressive to see.
I mean, that may become a factor later in the race. You get a late caution.
So I'm going to type that in the chat.
Somebody could wait till the very end, get a late caution, and hey, you have somebody like Tanner Gray dominate all day. Someone like the 20th.
But because he's 17, he can run road courses and mile longs or lower. So that's 14 of the 20 races. So he can't run Daytona, Talladega, Charlotte, Kansas, what else? Michigan, and the second Kansas race. Jesus loves you. Thank you. So, which means the 14 races he can run, Phoenix and Dover, he's already done. Then, okay, Iowa, Mid-Ohio, Berlin, IRP, Salem, Elko, Springfield, Milwaukee, DeCoin, Watkins Glen, Bristol, Toledo. They get, alright, so drivers get 5 minutes to pit. They cannot lose position. I'm guessing, I wonder how many drivers will actually try to stay out to get a lap back, which would be insane because they'll probably just go a lap down anyway. So Wallace Allen, anyway, some cars that were lapped are pitting. You can see Wallace Allen back there.
And so Ian Thompson, they were waiting on the fuel so he could not fuel and change tires at the same time. So that was a heads-up move by the tire changers, waiting for them to fully fuel that car. So much different than you're used to seeing on Sundays. The modified livestock take their time, make those adjustments that they need, changing those tires on the fastest man in Kansas.
The itch and rash of moderate to severe eczema disrupts my skin night and day. Despite treatment, it's still not under control. But now I have Rinvoq. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill that reduces the itch and helps clear the rash of eczema.
Tanner Gray, by the way, has one National Series win. Well, not even National Series. It was in the ARCA Series East in 2019. He won at the first South Boston race. The last year before it became an ARCA Series. And then the track, and then before the schedule got completely destroyed. Because ARCA East used to have way more races, and now it's pathetic. All right. So let's see. It looks like several drivers are going to get laps back. But probably waiver rounds, because every lead car in the lead lap will pit. Then any car that was then it's any car that was, I forget the exact way it works. But so it looks like, so in addition to alright, so Andy J got the free pass. Jake Finch, Connor Mosek, Dean Thompson, Tanner Gray all pit. Potentially, if this is right, it would mean Chris Wright, Amber Balkin, and Andres Perez are getting their laps back. All the cars are still running, which is impressive. Normally by this... Okay, so that was just a timing error. So, it's only 5 cars in the lead lap. So, only Andy J got his lap back. All right.
In the box, you saw him changing tires, but before that, it wasn't even an issue, a long stop.
What we were talking about, he barely beat the pace car back out, and that's the only way that you can get penalized is to not beat the pace car back out. But you can see him struggling with his gas can. I'm not sure that he feels like that car is taking any gas, because when
That's an interesting problem.
He notices the weight of the can is still heavy. They actually go back behind the wall and grab another can because they knew they had to change tires. You see the jackman for tire carriers say, hurry up or whatever, but look, it should take about, what, 6, 7 seconds.
Well, he shows that he did get back out.
These cars
This is a really bizarre problem.
Hopefully they feel like they got it full then, because they're going to eventually come over and change tires, Josh.
Well, yeah, and you guys are spot on with that. What happened was I just talked to crew chief Matt Ross, and he was saying that first can, they were having an issue getting it to flow. So then they told them to just change, go to the second can. The minute they went to go to the second can, the first can started flowing, so they filled that, and then went to the second can, and that's what it was. Just
Oh, Lord.
right there.
Well,
You see them talking things over. So 44 laps to go, hoping they got it full. We also had another issue. Lawless Allen on pit road, fueling issue as well.
Yeah, they actually make a gas man swap here. You see him putting his helmet on to go over and try to get this thing fuel after the first guy couldn't get the can to plug. Same issue, and he's actually back on pit road right now live as we watch this. And you know, they actually never got the fuel in the car and lost a lap while he was on pit road.
And he lost a lap, Heather, while they were trying to do that.
Yes, he did, and they are fueling the car up again. They're bringing a second can over the wall for him. They're having trouble fueling the 33, but they also had an issue making that adjustment on the track bar as well. So a tough stop here for the 33 of Lawless Allen.
great.
Some issues happening on pit road. You know, these are modified live stops that obviously saves the team some money.
All right, they get it going.
High paid,
So,
highly skilled athletes that go over the wall. So it's a mixed bag down there on pit road making these adjustments and changes.
It's mostly the shop guys, right? The ones that travel with the car, that work on it. You know, the car chief, whoever goes over, and you know, normally it's not a big deal. But when you can't get fuel in the car, or if you lose a lap because the pace car is coming,
Lawless Allen was already a lap down, but it means he'll be starting in 14th.
On the 33, but who knows? You know, obviously it cost him a lap. He was running in the top 10. Now he finds himself 2 laps down.
Well, it's already that time. We're going to take a look now at the Richmond mid-race report. See what happened so far. Tanner Gray led 56 laps. Andy J. shown as leading 1 lap. See their lead changes 2 cars on the lead lap, only 5. We've seen that a couple of times in the history at Kansas. You never know. You're either going to get the extreme, multiple cautions, 10 plus, or you're going to get this, where you're running away with it.
Well, my luck so far, Katie, we had no lead changes at Talladega, so you guys might kick me out of the booth after this week.
And it's down to a 2-man booth. Phil?
We're still under caution.
If they got it full, they will not have to put fuel in it the rest of this race. But so some issues certainly on pit road, and that's something they don't.
Another car I just wait. Let me see. 3 laps down. I think it's 1 times better than sitting in the stands watching the race. I'll never do ARCA based on the races I've seen. Fuel guy forgot to put his helmet visor down. That's a penalty? I don't know. Wait, you dislike the 11? That's Cody's car. Well, that's an interesting take.
I don't think we've seen the end of the 20 yet. Jake Finch, we haven't seen exactly what they have. I'm sure they've made some adjustments as well. Well, tomorrow it's the United Football League doubleheader. First, the Arlington Renegades take on the Michigan Panthers at 1 Eastern. Then San Antonio Brahmas battle the DC Defenders. That's at 4. It's all on Fox and the Fox Sports app. UFL's been seeing a lot of that. During the week, everybody's talking about a little football fix for those of you who love football. All right, so 42 laps to go. Tanner Gray's keeping his fingers crossed. It's been a perfect race, but he's hoping they got it full. Although they could pit again. Any caution, you can come down pit road, use it as an opportunity to make adjustments. Get new tires. They have that extra set down there.
You know, I was watching the race from last year.
The car stinks. That's not the driver. Okay.
How late is it too late to put that last set of tires in?
Fair enough.
I'm telling you,
Or she, yeah.
every time I've come and put tires on, so
I don't know, to be fair, you never know until you meet the person.
conditions that we had last year, so probably not as
Sometimes it's hard to figure. I mean, I'm not gonna try and.
Trevor was saying.
I shouldn't try and guess gender from name because I often am wrong. I mean, like if you meet in a channel called No Tires Just Gas, that just comments like what are you gonna guess? Although here maybe it's probably more obvious because of it says Black Superwoman. I'd rather not make a comment like that. That could be taken in a really, 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 really bad way. I'm gonna just remove that comment. I don't want insinuate. I don't want. I know what you mean, but that can be taken in so many different ways, most of which are bad.
Fortune here a year ago
I do not endorse lifting skirts of anyone.
What a huge improvement for this team over the past 2 seasons.
Okay, anyway, now that I'm past that slightly uncomfortable conversation, I believe we're gonna go back to green after spending 10 laps under caution.
He has partners. They formed Class Racing, and I think that's gone a long way. They brought in some new sponsorship, running full time. Certainly nice shot in the arm. And you know, we have fun with Andy J. We haven't talked much about him today, but he's what, our pizza delivery guy.
You know, I hope Andy J wins the ARCA title if he's running full time. Even if he doesn't win a race. He's from my state. All right, here we go. Time to start the second half of the race. We're green again at Kansas.
Green flag in the air, the 18 with a great run. Great restart once again.
And a nice restart by Connor Mozak as well in the 28.
5 cars on the lead lap, just as a reminder.
Dean's going to fight back on the outside.
So it's 2 by 2 behind the leader. Dean Thompson trying to run on the high side to get past Connor Mosak. But Connor Mosak, he's going to get a good run to the turn. And he's going to get second. Connor Mosak to P2. He clears. Dean Thompson trying to cross over. Not able to make it happen. The Andy J, no, that's not Andy J. Andy J is a little further back because because he has the free pass, he had to start at the tail end of the lead lap, which means that he's way behind everyone else.
That's a valid 3 points position, so very, very critical spot.
5 cars in the Cody's engine stinks. Yeah, welcome to fast track racing. 5 cars on the lap is a joke. Yep, I know.
They
have been battling all day long. It was for the 12th position for a while now. Marco up to the 10th spot. Here's what happened. Marco's in the 17.
Whoa.
really loose here, but still able to get to his outside.
Wow. I got really loose there. It's good on Marco for not losing it. Marco is the last car in the lead lap. Sorry, he's the last car 1 lap down. Meanwhile, the battle for 8th between the 2 highest running ladies, Emma Balkan and Tony Breidinger. Yeah, unsponsored cars are never a good sign.
Battling in the top 10 right now, running 8 and 9.
Remember, Amber has that injured left foot. She said not an issue. She's putting it behind her. I know after
He's holding on to the position.
She's got a special insert in her driver booth, but she's been quiet about it and it's hammered out. She did not want to miss this race, did not want to turn over the reins to anybody else.
She's happy we weren't going to Martinsville. These ARCA cars this weekend, that's right.
She really has done a nice job. She was doing a nice job at Dover. Really did a great job avoiding Christian Rose when he cut that right front tire because she was right there and had to react at the last instant and missed him. Unfortunately, made hard contact with the inside safety barrier.
Amber with 2 top 10 finishes this season. 7th at Talladega is her best. And right now, Amber Balkan running 8th. Tony Breidinger just behind her and 9th. Tara Gray continues to lead. 34 laps to go from Kansas.
We're making a big change to Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. We're adding a delicious layer of caramel. But we're only making a few of them. A few.
I know, commercial. I've seen 2 types of ARCA races so far. Either they crash a lot or they drive a circle like it's driving school and the guy in the front usually wins. Well, the guy at the back doesn't usually win. Although I know what you mean. Ooh, what happened? That's... Okay, I thought we had might have had a caution. Well, eventually we'll get to Mid-Ohio, which is not a circle. Yeah, ARCA's just... This is how we need to get to a short track or a road course, but we don't have a short track, at least on the national side for a month. Though next week Nashville and then Flat Rock afterwards should be more interesting. All right, we're back.
For the Tide 150, Jamie Little, Trevor Bain.
Well, Cody up to P16. All he's got to do is pass a much faster car for a top 15. I don't know if the sarcasm came through there, because... No, but looks like the one where Finch won was just what the fuck. Yeah, that was weird. It looks like a sign of our nation's economy. If we had a more booming economy like we did years ago, there'd be more cars in lead lap. Hard disagree there. In previous years, you couldn't get this many cars in a race. I want to say the last time pre-COVID field was about. I'll check it. On Racing Reference. I'll check 2019 because 2020 was weird. ARCA, but the field size has been dreadful. 2019 at Kansas. Okay, 22 cars. That is less than the current field. NASCAR's been this. Nobody wants to spend money enough. Let's see. NASCAR's been the same since the 80s. Oh Lord. I don't like when people talk about like that. It's like, I mean, yeah, obviously the sport has changed a lot, but I like to focus on the future. I like to watch old races because I like reminiscing about my favorite drivers, but I don't want to get trapped in the past because then I'll never be able to enjoy anything. Nobody wants to wreck a car anymore to go for it. Well, the cars in the smaller budgets can't afford to wreck their cars because, oh, there's Ryan Roulette. He just spun. There is no driver who is willing to wreck their car to go for it. No one is willing. No one should be willing to wreck their car. They should be able to pass on their own. Also, update for Cody. Because of when that happened, Ryan Roulette's the... Cody... sorry. What was I trying to say? Well, that thing was... Cody's now the only driver 4 laps down, so he can't gain or lose position from P16. Whoa! Thanks for the... Thank you. Wait, what's DKK? I don't want to spend the money to fix that either. Alright. Oh, it's Crone. Okay, so 20 Crone equals 2.8. All right. Thanks for the donation. All right.
Should decide to do that, knowing that we will restart this race somewhere inside of 20 laps to go.
One set of tires sitting there. Any takers? Looks like everybody's...
I know, but I appreciate it. You know how rare it is for me to get super chats?
You can't fake greatness.
Pretty rare.
On the track and not in the chip bump. Like a seasoned driver behind
levels of hunger to checkered flag feelings of satisfaction. When it comes to race day snacks, the signature crunch and endless flavors of hers leaves the competition in a pile of chip dust. Don't settle for anything less than the champions of the chip.
All right. Lord, the Sprecher's commercial.
Hear me out. Sprecher is one of the only breweries that fire brews their craft sodas. It's that, plus pure Wisconsin honey, that makes Sprecher the best tasting craft soda out there. It's cool and refreshing on a hot summer day. And it pairs perfectly with a hot dog. Sprecher Craft Soda. Find it at Menards and get your barbecue started today.
Save big money at Menards. All right. So Chris Wright will get the free pass, and Andy J will get put back with the lead cars. Oh my God. They're all pitting to get those sweet, sweet tires.
Are on the road to pick up that second and final set of tires. Heather. And Hunter Mostert was just
Racing is one sport that seems it would be better in person. Oh, it absolutely is better in person. I've been to 6 NASCAR weekends, and it's always better. And you can, the smell of the tires, the feeling of the cars going by, the sound of the engines. There is nothing better. I've also been to one IndyCar race, and I'm planning to go to another one on Labor Day. If you name a state, I can tell you if there's a race near you.
I love it. Again, maybe if I saw the leader coming out there, I might have waited to see if I could catch one about 10, 15 laps later and have a little bit fresher tires. But she's got so much pace that I think these other guys are just trying to beat each other and not much worried about the 18 and 10 road.
Laps are winding down. 22 laps to go. Who will reign victorious here in Kansas?
Right now, you get a free footlong in Subway. Just buy any footlong in the app and get one free. Just scan the QR code and enter promo code FLBOGO. It only works on the other side of the screen, buddy.
You still got a landline at your house.
Order now on the Subway app.
Look, things may seem fine down there, but you need to watch out for diseases.
I'll be okay.
Does this look okay?
Oh, how do I protect myself?
With the new Scott's Healthy Plus Lawn Food. It's the only product that prevents 27 diseases while feeding you grass to help keep your lawn healthy this season. Wanted to show you how to put it on.
Oh, no, I think I know how to use a spreader.
Pick up a bag of the new Scott's Turf Builder Healthy Plus Lawn Food today.
Feed your lawn. Feed it.
Your Wyndham is waiting.
I'll be back once this race ends. My next stream is at 6 p.m. tonight, where I'm doing what was it? The modified race at Menards Speedway for the Granite. The race is called the Granite State Derby. The modifieds are cool stuff. That race is also you can only watch it on Flow Racing, which is a pay for service.
Out here, it's just absolutely packed in the infield, on the banks, on the outside of the racetrack. It looks really good. Today it's been all about Tanner Gray. 78 laps we just had. Modified live stops for the second time today.
And a lot of our leaders opted to come down pit road, Phil. All of our leaders opted to come down pit road, as you see the 18 of Tanner Gray with his new tires. But the big winners on this, to me, were the ones you pointed out. The car.
The ones who took the wave around, the two of Andres Perez,
Ooh.
the 22 of Amber Balkan, and Marco Andretti in the 17. Now all back on the lead lap.
Okay. That will help.
Let's get an update on Tony Bryan or Heather. What are they saying?
And I was just talking to our crew chief, Kaden Lapsevich. I spoke with him earlier today on what their strategy would be, and he said, you know what, I'm just going to throw some tires at this 25, see if it'll help out the race car to get her a good finish. But one thing that they've been working on today specifically is her corner entry. And I talked to Billy Venturini, and he said the corner entry and how she pitches the car is what we're working on. So, Trevor, can you speak to what it means to pitch the car into the corner?
Yeah, Heather, she goes down into the corner. This thing just wants to rotate, and you know, if you pitch the car in, basically it's planting the right front, the right rear wants to step out on you. So you really have to take care of that and manage that here at Kansas, especially when you're running up close to the wall. I'm a little surprised. I've got to be honest. I disagree a little bit with the call to put tires on there, just because now she's a lap down.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Her teammate, Amber Balkan, is
The
not-
cars that were able to get back and lead the lap didn't pit. If you and that's why they got waved around. If you do pit, then I think she's the only car on her lap, that's a loss, no matter what you do.
Lead lap, just like Amber and Marco Andretti. Now she finds herself a lap down, battling Wallace Allen and Greg Van Alst.
Okay, she's battling two other cars, so she can only lose.
So we have another Reese's Sweet.
It's a net loss for the 25. Brilliant.
Not once, but twice today. How about this save?
Different ends of the racetrack, but they look almost exactly the same. He gets completely sideways, but doesn't quite go all the way around. Gets it down on the apron and straightens it back out.
You see it, get down the corner and wiggle. And you see that transition there, it's almost reverse hot side. We're in the front and the back.
Oh, the 03 must have pulled into the garage at some point because it's listed as 22 down.
Drivers notice when we would blend on and off the track for green flag stops or even going out for practice, that transition is so violent here. Just really big from a flat apron to the bank racetrack.
Gonna go green with 18 to go.
Laps to go. The start finish line. It's Tanner Grace to lose at this point. Connor Mosack is there. You've been talking about the strength of his race car. He just hasn't had a shot at the 18 yet.
We'll see if that outside lane is cursed right here. Another guy, third guy, making an attempt at trying to beat Tanner Gray on the restart. Keep in mind, the ARCA Series does not use the restart zone that our other NASCAR National Series use.
Why?
There's a restart line at the end of the Geico restart zone. So we'll see if he can time this jump here on Tanner Gray. At least be close enough to keep it on.
Tanner Gray, Connor Mosack leading the field back. Here we go. 18 laps to go.
Last week at Dover for doing that.
Here comes Mosack to the outside as they head across the start-finish line.
Closer this time on the restart. Stays on his outside door.
Here he goes. And turning into the high line.
Seen anyone even near Tanner Gray to be able to compare.
We might have a battle.
As he gets down in turn one.
Here they go down the backstretch.
Throw a blanket over the top 9. Those are our cars on the lead lap. Much closer punched up this restart.
All right, now into 3 and 4 with the 18 clear. No, he doesn't. Here comes Connor Mosack. So trying to send it high. Connor Mosack will lead that lap. Yeah, welcome to racing. Tanner Gray, though, manages to clear that last lap. Looks like 28 might have washed up a little high coming out of the turn.
Lead. ARCA Menards Series. Connor Mosack won here in the fall. Tanner Gray in the 18 has yet to win in the ARCA Menards Series National Series. What a day it will be for him.
See Tanner doing a great job of watching.
Battle for 5th, the top 5 between Andy J and Andres Perez.
Fifth, Andres Perez and that 2 car and Andy J. Koyak in the 73 on the bottom.
Andy J, oh, the 2 got loose through one. Here's Jake Finch trying to pass, what's his name? Dean Thompson. That's for P3. He's gonna get it.
Nice move by Jake.
This is the most movement we've seen.
They had the channel hit and had to manually search it. Well, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Work on it some more, and all they got is making progress.
I think this is as good as Jake's car has been this entire race. Right now up in
Hello, Muffin Randall, though. Yeah, I was checking to see if you were on it. Didn't show. I happened to see when I looked at the race. Okay. Let me turn on incognito mode and try that myself.
And you look at the teams that the drivers around Andy Kodiak from. You've got Tanner.
That's weird. I don't know why.
From the Premier group, which is Shane Huffman's group, that have won races in the last couple of years. Then you have Jake in the Venturini car.
That sucks.
Right behind Andy, there's a Rev Racing car of Andres Perez, and a couple more Venturini cars behind them. So Andy's in good company right now.
And I just watched turn 1 and 2 there. Connor Mozak, he's just trying to go anywhere that Tanner Gray does not.
I guess spread the word next time. I don't know what to say. While this is going, the 28 is managing to stick with Connor Mose or the Tanner Gray. Ooh, loose for the 18. Really loose. Here comes Mosak back again. He's going to take the inside lane down the back stretch. And he sails back into the lead. Connor Mosak, which see it with PRG, trying to go back-to-back for that team. Let's see if Tanner Gray can reel him back. The battle for third going on. Dean Thompson trying to pass Finch back. Nice side-by-side reaction we got here. Oh, Jake Finch yo-yoing back by Dean Thompson. The battle for third still ongoing. Really good battle for third. Dean Thompson's got about half a car length, and this battle will also help Andy J reel back in as the third 55 goes way high. Looks like he might have lost a bit of momentum there. Finally, I'm good. Hi, Q Revere. So I see the right there at the bottom. Your super chats are low. I didn't feel comfortable. Okay, well, I know that I realize because it's of what the sponsor is, people are going to be more divisive, or I don't want to get blasted by one side. Other one's gonna be angry that it's guaranteed to piss somebody off. So I've opted for it to be a safer move to not show the car. But thank you for the super chat, Hugh Revere. Well, I guess we're winding it down. I don't know what the heck. I have it active. I just if you're looking for the car, oh, Jesus. That's what. So anyway, that's the car. Milk toast fence sitting. That's not how you spell milk toast, but that's besides the point. I mean, because he's a political commentator, he's by definition divisive, and I try to keep I don't want anyone talking about politics during my race streams because this is my escape. But at least let me try and adjust this a little better. Thank you for the super chat again, Q Revere. That and I wasn't getting the audience, so I don't know.
There's a crew chief for the 18. It's Matt Ross.
But I'd rather keep the images off as much as possible. He's spot all that needs to be said. Yeah. Now I originally was also going to include this. I thought the driver. Well, I don't want people getting upset about that either. Anyway, 5 to go at Kansas. 50, while I was addressing that, the 55 got away, and now there's a battle for 5th place between Chris Wright and Andy J. Support both. Yeah. I figure most of the audience does. And there's like the 3rd time the 11 cars appeared on the feed all day. I can only see the hood. Here's Chris Wright on Jake Finch. And he sails by for 4th. I did like Cyberfrog better. It is what it is. Cody to bankroll continue season. Yeah. That's fair. I just didn't really know how to say that it's a sponsor. I know it's just hard for me to figure out to say it as Tanner Gray almost hits the wall there. 3 to go.
9 cars on the lead lap. ARCA and Jordan back in 9th. The last driver on the lead lap.
Some lap cars up in front of our leader here that he's going to encounter. Staying well out of the way.
Greg Van Alst just not getting through this. 35 back in 12th. Hasn't been a pretty weekend, but he's getting those points. He's in the championship hunt.
2 to go.
Is this kind of that point on Sundays where you see second place try something crazy, go on the road right against the wall, go over and do something different, do anything to try to catch that leader? So that's what I'm looking at that 18, trying to see if he's going to just try anything to catch the 28 here. Last ditch effort.
2 to go.
Mozak, Tanner Gray just been in the league of their own. Pete Thompson is up there.
It looks like Gray getting loose off turn 4 again. White flag is out. Last lap at Kansas.
White flag officially out for Connor Mozak. He has to hang on for one more lap. Can he do it? Driving.
He'll be fine. All right, off 1 and 2.
They got the win last week.
He's the only driver in the field that has won at Kansas before. And as I said, it was the last race at Kansas in the fall of 2023. Now, in the spring of 2024, Mosak's going to make it back-to-back. Here he comes now. Connor Mosak wins the Tide 150.
Flag, second career win. There's his mom. Big smile on her face. Pump in the air. Tanner Gray brings it home second.
Tanner Ray 2nd. Dean Thompson 3rd. Chris Wright 4th. Jake Finch in 5th. Andy Jankowiak in 6th. Andres Perez in 7th. Amber Balkan in 8th. Marco Andretti in 9th. That's his first top 10 in ARCA. And Tony Breidinger in 10th. Your guy Cody Dennison finishes in 16th. 3 down. I think it was actually 4 down.
That just shows that the adjustments are there if you find them, right? He was battling Dean Thompson for second, multiple.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 4. I think that's a mistake on time. I'm pretty sure he's 4 down.
On this car. Now he gets to go celebrate, do some donuts here in Kansas.
Well, Tanner Gray choked that one away. That's for sure.
Looking at that 18, they had that test yesterday.
It's a 2nd straight win for Pinnacle Racing Group. They won with Connor Zilish at Dover.
They didn't get to qualify. The 18 was by far the fastest, and everybody took notice.
Remember, Connor qualified 8th. He started 8th in this race.
2 pit stops. They worked on it, made it better.
And time for a burnout. Not 15, but he finished. Yeah.
Led the most important run.
Gotta be sweet for Connor here. I know what it's like to win for your family and these kind of teams that go for my dad for years, and man, there's nothing like it.
But to win with a smaller team like that, and you beat out Venturini Motorsports, you beat out Joe Gibbs Racing, that in itself is such a feat and something to be so proud of.
To have done it with multiple
16 doesn't seem bad considering what you guys said about the engine. It's not bad. Top 15 would be good.
See the agony of defeat on the right-hand side.
That's Dean Thompson.
Dean
He
Thompson.
finished 3rd.
He'll get one more shot at it.
But yeah, I mean, it's at top 20. I mean, with the car count, it's average. It's just the car, engine plus car equals is not equal winner.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Cody together, but not bad for a new ARCA season. Be nice if he had fresh engine and tires. Well, Ant Hillenberg is running 5 cars full time with an underfunded team. Yeah. There are limits.
How about the confidence he's going to carry right on over to that truck?
In a good truck as well. Those Spire Motorsports.
And Mosak will be in the Spire number 7. That race is at 8 p.m. today.
There's our winner, and he's with Heather DeBow.
And Connor Mosak gets back-to-back wins for his family-owned team and back-to-back here for you here at Kansas. So you got your first career win last year, but this one's got to be special for you. Describe this one and how it differs in this moment.
Yeah, this one means a lot. Obviously, you know, being able to do it back-to-back here with 2 different teams, and then to do it again with family team, it just means a lot. I see how hard the guys work. Even on Sundays they're there. It's awesome to see, and I'm just proud of this group, and it's awesome to get another.
Gotta work with what you got.
Lots to digest
Indeed.
after that race, but you get to do it all over again later this evening in the truck. So what did you learn that you can apply to tonight? Because I heard your team tell you go do it again later.
Yeah, I kind of learned like when I'm free, kind of how to make speed, and then you know we got pretty tight there the second half of that.
To run what you brought.
And fell back, and then I kind of figured out what the car needed to be fast when it's tight like that. So I feel like that's something that will definitely help us out tonight.
Well, congratulations on the win, and go enjoy it with your family.
Thank you.
Tanner Gray comes home second, dominated this race, 86 laps led. Then you were unable to hold off Connor Mosak. What changed towards the end of that race?
I just made a bad lane decision and let him get to us, I think. And then once he was by us, I was just kind of too.
Cody got me to skip May 4th for his race.
Been just a little bit too tight in the rubber, and once he was by.
Only about an hour and a half. At least that part's done.
Matches pace, but couldn't really do much to get there, I guess. And then I'm kicking myself even more because I feel like the bottom had started to come back down here in 3 and 4, and just never really got an opportunity to get down there and run it. And obviously coming to the checker there, I felt like I gained a lot to him just around the bottom. So I feel like if I could have found that sooner, maybe could have got back by him. But just disappointed in myself. Everybody from Joe Gibbs Racing brought a really fast number 18 Toyota Camry, and I didn't do a good enough job to be sitting in victory lane.
You get to hop in the truck tonight, you get a chance at redemption for yourself. Anything you can trace for over and use what you learned in terms of the raceability for tonight?
Yeah, I think just laps in general always helps, right? Anytime you can get seat time, it's going to be beneficial. But just gotta go get ready to hop in that thing and hopefully have a better performance than that than I did in this.
Runner-up finish for Tanner Gray. Jamie?
I know he's disappointed and frustrated, but that is his best career finish. He finishes second here at Kansas.
All right. Anyway, that does it for now. I'll be back in about 2.5 hours for the modified race. Thanks to everyone who showed up. Let me adjust final tallies. All right. So again, thank you so much. This is BowserJrXD signing off. Have a good one for now.